Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Feed the Beast Monster. Today we are going to get some focus on tools. The last episode I said we were going to need to focus on getting some power. We were successful on getting some reeds for bookcases. I still, as you can see, I still haven't used up my 46 levels, but we are going to do that in a little. There's something I forgot. Mainly these little tools things right here. You'll notice that sneak peek of the other stuff I'm going to show you, that I haven't really used Tinker's Construct. And you may have asked yourself, hey dude, why are you still using iron tools? Why haven't you used these handy dandy Tinker's Construct things here? So we're going to get started on that mod, namely in start using that stuff. But before we get some of the tools, we're going to need some obsidian. So we're going to get some obsidian and also make a smeltery so we can get the better tools. The other thing I wanted to show you before we get started on that today is this. I said I wanted to get the foundation for my new structure out, and I have done that. I've started and focused on the marble using the chisel mod, which is really cool. You just make yourself a chisel, which if I remember right, do I have it stuff on me? Yeah, I think you just do something like so, and you can get a little chisel. And with this little handy tool, you just have it in your inventory and right click and use it, and you can carve whatever block you want. You say you put a marble thing in there or a different block, and you can choose whatever you want. Say I want one of these, and it just makes it. And the cool thing is, like, oh, I messed up, you just put it right back in there and turn it right back into your raw marble. And you can do this with all kinds of stuff. You can do it with dirt, which is really kind of neat. If you want to like make I think this will be really cool for making roads and whatnot. You can put dirt in here, cobble, gravel, and make all the different kinds of dirt and whatnot. So yeah, for aesthetic purposes, I think the chisel mod will be pretty awesome. I'm really happy it's in here. Like I mentioned in my Feed the Beast Unleashed video, I'm not the greatest builder. In fact, I wouldn't even consider myself a great builder, but I think this mod can really help out just the styles of people's builds if they want to, that is. I know everyone wants a kind of a cool base, they don't necessarily want a dirt HUD or a cobble 4x4, but it'll at least help out. Most people want to focus on getting their power and stuff, and they may just live in a cave the whole time, and who cares what it looks like, as long as they can put their machines and stuff in there. But they may decide like, oh hey, I could make some cool stuff, and decide to use it. So I wanted to show you guys how that's used and whatnot, to make room for all this stuff in here. And the reason why it's also so wide open right now is you can probably see off in the distance there's quite a bit of torches around. The reason for that is, since I wanted to get this stuff going, I didn't want to have zombies and creepers and skeletons coming up on me. So I threw down some torches. I took all the remaining sticks that I had, some of the whole stack of sticks that I got from the rogue dungeon over there, and a bunch of coal that I got from my magical crop farm, and I made another 6-8 stacks of torches, and I planted them down all over the place, way over that direction, way over that direction, and almost this whole little peninsula, as you can see up here on the mini map there on the upper right, that whole lighted block. So I'm kind of in the center of this whole lighted area, and you can kind of see there that it's not really showing you any mobs that are kind of on the surface, and that's kind of what I want while I'm building this stuff here. You can also see I managed to find rubber trees. On my way back, I actually didn't come a straight line. I actually found myself wandering kind of over here somewhere. Kind of took a wrong direction on the way back, and so I ran into a couple of rubber trees. So I chopped them down, grabbed their saplings, and I planted 10 saplings over there, so I can start getting some rubber for that, so I can start making some industrial craft machines. And I think I'm going to go with windmills, possibly. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. Just mainly something, probably just go get a generator right off the bat, just so I can charge jetpack, because I want to get the jetpack going as soon as I can. In this chest, I plopped down all the stuff that I got from my adventure in the dungeon, the enchanting table, the books, and the lapis and whatnot. So you may notice this little pattern that's not filled in. The reason for that is this is going to be where I put the smeltery from Tinker's Construct. So I made up a bunch of grout that I've had sitting in this chest here, and I've thrown that in my furnace, and I got a bunch of seared bricks here that I'm going to start making the smeltery with, so that I can start making the better tools for Tinker's Construct and whatnot, so that I can get fortune and use that kind of stuff, so I don't necessarily have to rely on the randomness of the enchants. I can put make the better tools and put lapis on it and get luck that way. Since I grabbed all those lapis from that dungeon, might as well take advantage of it, right? Right. So I'm going to get the smeltery going and also make a terraformer, and I will be back, and we can build the smeltery together. Be back. Alright guys, we are back, and I think I have everything I need to get started on making the smeltery. So I'm going to go ahead and lay in the foundation here of all my blocks that I have. I made 26. I'm not sure if that's going to be big enough. I know it should be enough at least to get started most of the way. So I got my controller here, which I think I will put, how do I want to do this? I'll put it there, and then I'll put my tank here, and then put these around the rest of the area here. Hopefully I have enough. Yeah, okay, so that's all you need to get started, and you know you have enough because this little guy lights up with the flame. What I don't have is an easy way to access this, so what I think I'm going to do is I am going to take this up as well. And make this, shoot, there we go. And I need these back, put that there, like so, and like so. Channeling a little beat up below there. So I'm gonna put the drain, where do I want to put the drain? I'm going to actually make this 2 levels high, I think. That way I just think it'll work out better. So I'm going to put the drain, let's see if I can drain it like that. No, I don't think that'll work out. Give that back. So I want to put the drain, shoot, I really rather have it off to the side. Yeah, I'll put it there, that's alright. And then I'll put the casting table there, the faucet there, and then I'm gonna make some more seared bricks, I think, because I'm gonna want this 2 levels high. And I don't need much, and I think I have some here over here in the furnace, so I'm gonna go grab those. No, maybe not. Alright, so let's make a little more, shall we? 8 should be enough, or 10 rather. I'll put you in the furnace there. So, like I said, one of the things that we will need to get started is also some lava so that it can go into this tank. So, I'm going to put you... Shoot, that's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, there. So it'll automatically connect to that table, but you just use a wrench and then you can decide like, yeah, I don't want it to do that. So now on this, I can tell that to empty down, and now that will filter into the smeltery so it's nice and all heated up. So let's go back over here to the furnace, and we can grab the tan seared bricks I got there, put those there, and I got 2. Whoops, I miscounted. I thought I was going to get 10. There we go. That should be enough. Okay. So, like I said, we're going to need to go get some obsidian. I haven't done that yet. I wanted to show you guys how I was going to get obsidian without wasting my diamonds. I could make a diamond pick. I have enough, 7, but they're kind of precious right now, so I don't really want to do that. So, you can make what's called, I believe it is a terrain smasher, and it's from thermal expansion. And what it does basically is it just breaks whatever block is in front of it. Doesn't matter what it is. So that's pretty cool. We're gonna need a little bit of iron, some tin, and a piston, which we can all handle. So I got some iron on me, so I'm gonna grab some tin right here. I'm also gonna need some cobblestone, which may actually be a problem because I smelted all my cobblestone down, so I may have to go grab some. Oh, there's 3 stone. That's enough for. That's enough for making a piston, so I don't have to go down and grab some. So let's do that. I'm also gonna need some redstone, so let's grab that and some wood, which I'm actually running low on wood as well, so I'll grab that eucalyptus I got. It's pink wood, so I don't care. Let's see. It goes like that, like that, like that, and like that. Ta-da. And we need a iron pick, I believe. No, an invar pick, which is a stick and invar ignits, which I have also made, which are, I think I've made some invar, I think. Where is it? There it is. Just haven't moved it over yet. I was like, whew, I was about to scare theirs. I know I made a bunch of that. Alright, so I need that and this little guy. So I need some glass. So I just need 2, so let's smelt that up real quick. Let's get everything else in here ready to go. So I need the tin like that. Oh, no, right across from the piston. So it goes like that. And then this little guy. But I don't have another crafting table, so I can't put all that in yet. Never mind. Just enough time to waste and get that. So let's do that, and that. Yeah. Pneumatic servo. So that goes there, like that, and like that. Ta-da! Awesome. And I also need a water bucket, and I got a pick. And what you also need is a chest, because what it does is it breaks whatever block is in front of it, and then it deposits that into, if you have a chest with you, it will deposit it into that. Otherwise, it just kind of puts it in some sort of internal storage, which you can't access. It's not like it has an inventory, which it'll keep with it. It just kind of takes it with you. So you kind of really need to bring something with you. So we're going to need to do that, and I'm going to need to go down and get some obsidian. I blocked that off so I don't have an easy way back to my mine, but that's alright because we got a cave and stuff over there. So I'm going to go down to a lava pool where there's some obsidian, and I will be right back. And we're back. So down here is a nice little sized lava pool that I've been working in for a little bit. I thought I'd show you how to use the terraformer to get an easy way to farm up a good bit of obsidian real quick like. So all you do is go into a little section of a wall that's away from lava, obviously. You can place your terraformer down like that so that the little mouthy side is like there and a chest right behind it. And then just carve out a little section of the wall like that. You can place the water like that so that it doesn't come into this area in front of the terrain smasher, but it goes down into a little pit like that. So then you just take your friendly bucket, grab some lava and drop it in the pit. Mix the obsidian, breaks it, and into the chest like that. You can see here I've gotten a good bit of obsidian like this so far, so I'm just, you know, farming up a good bit so that I don't have to come down here for a while. I figured while I was at it, might as well make some obsidian for some tools, nether portal. I'm not really sure what I'm going to be needing obsidian for, so I figured why not make a good bit of it. That way I don't have to worry about coming to get some more. So I'm going to finish up grabbing what I need, and then I will be back upstairs to finish out the smelter. See you guys in a bit. Hey guys, we're back. So I should have everything I need now to make all the materials I need in my smeltery. So we're going to craft a few things here that we need to make some better tools. The first things we're going to need is to make some castings. And in order to make castings, you need some aluminum brass. And you make that from aluminum and copper here in the book. Now what happens is when you put certain resources into the smeltery, you will either get 1 or 2 depending on what it is. If you put a raw ignite in there, you will get 1. If you put a block, you will get 2 times the resources. So since we have the aluminum blocks, we're going to get 2 times the ore. And since we got the iron ignites and the copper ignites, we're only going to get 1 of those. So we'll have to put 2 of those whenever it says 1, and then we'll be good there. So in order to make castings, we need to have the resources first. So we're just going to make a couple cheap things here with stone so we can make the casting. So we're definitely going to need a rod. We're going to need a pickaxe head, and I think I need a full one for that. Yeah, I do. So I will make that. We'll also need a binding, so I think I can use the shard for that. So there we go. I'm also going to want to make a excavator head, but that costs 8. So I think I will get some cobble before I make that. So I really just want to get a pickaxe going right now. So I got the basic things for that. So I'll put that back, and I will leave the hammerhead pattern in there to remind me that I want to do that. So we'll go back over here to the smeltery, and you can see I've built that up. I want to put a 3rd layer on here so I can put more materials in here, but this should be enough to get us going for now. So to make the brass ignites that I need, I'm going to put 3 in here. Now that's going to give us 6 quantity 6 of aluminum, because we get 2 for the aluminum ore, and since it's a 3-to-1 ratio, I should just need the 2 copper ignites in there for that, and this should make the aluminum brass that I need. So the smelter is going to heat these up gradually, and if we take a little peek inside, you can see the aluminum blocks in there and the copper, and those will be melted down here in a little bit. And then the other thing we'll need is the mold as far as what we're going to cast. So we're going to take this stone pickaxe head here and place that on the casting table, and then that will serve as kind of a placeholder, and then we'll essentially pour out the molten aluminum brass onto that, and then we'll be able to take the pickaxe out and take the mold out, and it'll leave a little spot there so that we can make our forms. Really cool concept. I really like that this mod is in here because it kind of brings a more authentic feel to Minecraft, because I think a lot of people felt Minecraft's more of a medieval type style, you know, like I think people have said, like, because the axes and the swords and pickaxes and whatnot, you know, it's kind of like one of those things. But even though Feed the Beast brings in a lot of technology and more modernness to it, your basics are still there. So it's kind of cool to have something like the old style blacksmithing and stuff like that to it. So anyway, you can see here when we melted all those things, we now have 8 ignites of aluminum brass. So we can now just right click on the seared faucet here. That will pour into the mold, and it will turn a different color, and we'll take our cast in the pickaxe head, and then we now have a pickaxe head cast. Great. So we want to do the same thing with the tool rod. Click on that, and as well with our stone binding. So we're going to put these molds in here. So now that we have those molds, so now we can make molds, parts of any other advanced material like that. Eventually we're going to put the obsidian in here, but I want to make a few other molds. So I think I'm going to go get a few more resources to make the other molds that I need, and I will be back. Alright guys, we have made the casts we need. I went ahead and made the other ones that I'm going to need, the hammerhead, the large plate, the tough binding, the tough rod, and the broad axe pattern, along with the ignit cast and some extras in case I want to make the other stuff. So what we're going to make is we're going to make just your standard pickaxe, which is the head, the tool rod, and the binding, and we're going to make a pretty basic pick, and we're going to use the alumite here, because what that will do, if I can get down to that. Did I pass it up? I think I did. Yeah, this has a mining level of cobalt, and that's what we want for the speed, because the cobalt has the fastest mining speed, but that's in the nether. So the obsidian is going to allow us to get to the nether, and the alumite here is going to allow us to mine up that cobalt without having to worry about using any of our diamonds. So it's going to be a decent durability, and I'm really not going to be too concerned about the quality of this pick, because all it's going to do is allow us to get to the nether, get some cobalt, get some ardite, bring that stuff back so I can make the better stuff, because I really want to get a better hammer for, around mining, so I can mine fast and whatnot, and do some other stuff. So I really just want a basic pick so I can throw some stuff on it and start mining, and then I can make a better pick a little bit later on. So let's go ahead and do that. So we are going to put the every 5 aluminum that it takes. Then we are going to put 4 iron in there, because each of these counts as 1, and these 5 will count as 10. And then we will need 2 obsidian, because these count as 2 each, I believe. So we will smelt those all up, and again, you can see all these melting in here. And the first thing we're going to need is a pickaxe head, because that's what we want the ardite made out of. There's the aluminum here. The iron and the other stuff's taking a little bit longer to heat up. And I think as far as the obsidian portal goes, I think what we'll do is we'll just throw it down in this little valley here for the time being. I'll probably do some sort of platform here somewhere for it, eventually, but I just need to get there and get back. I can always pretty it up later. And while that's going, I figured I'd show you this. Here's my magical crops. Looks like they all need to be harvested, so I'll do that and get some more coal. I usually, when the farm was over here, I kept it all here in this chest and got some coal here. And oh, I forgot to show you this. Christmas presents. What happens is when you harvest the coal, and I guess any of the other magical crops, because I haven't gotten there yet, there's a rare chance you can get what's called a Christmas essence. And you put 2 of these Christmas essence in a crafting window, and you get a greater Christmas essence. And you put 4 of the, or not 4 of them, but 8 of them in a little circular pattern, with a little donut pattern, and you get 2 of these Christmas presents. So I haven't opened these yet yet, so I wanted to show this on camera. I think it's completely random as far as you get what you get, but let's find out what we get. It's a little after Christmas, but hey, everyone likes Christmas presents. So you just beat them open. Oh, what do we got? We got some glistering melon. Cool. And an ender pearl. Awesome. Free ender pearls were good. I think we will also make use of another reason why I thought of that little Enderman spawner in that dungeon will be helpful is I can just block that water off so that the Enderman don't teleport away, and I can farm some ender pearls, so that'll be good for that. Okay, so everything is melted up. I got 6 ignits of alumite, so I will go ahead and click on that here and make my alumite pickaxe head. Awesome. And we also have 5 alumite ignits left. So, what do I do? You know what? I think I may make an additional one, just in case I lose it. So I will do that, and I'm going to put the rest in ignite form, I think. Yeah. So I got this. I'm going to make the rest out of the stone. So I'm going to take this over to the part builder, tool station, pickaxe head, 1 head, rod, binding, and let's call it another thing was you can name it for free. Let's just call it an Illumite action. So there we go. So now we can do all sorts of things. There's a couple modifiers on this thing here. You can see it already has the stonebound and reinforced traits on it. I don't think I'm going to really spend any of my good stuff on here to make it faster or luck or anything like that. I'm going to wait and save those till I get the better stuff. So what we're going to do, so now that we got that, is just finish out the rest of these ignits here. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. And get the rest of that out of there, because what I think I'm going to do is make a manulin, combine that stuff together and make something out of that, and make a good thing there. So I'm going to put the rest of these ignits in here, my mold there, and the other pickaxe head in there. So I'm going to go ahead and make the pickaxe for the nether, and or rather the portal for the nether. Go there, scout it around a little bit, see what I got. Maybe bring back some cobalt and ardite, and probably look forward to some other stuff. Not sure what I'm going to do in the next episode. If you have some comments as far as what other stuff I should take on, I was watching a couple of videos on Ender.io and the RotaryCraft, and it looks like RotaryCraft is pretty huge as far as what you can do, so it looks kind of interesting. There's some really cool TNT cannons that were in there, and heat ray and some other cool stuff, but I'm not sure if I want to get that involved. I really want to get more of my little base here built up and some more practical applications. First and foremost, that jetpack that I was talking about. So I think that'll do it for today's episode, guys. If you liked the video, please leave me a like. If you got comments about what I've done or questions, feel free to ask. Thanks, guys. See ya.